Hello, everybody, and welcome into Sunday night, June 23rd, 2024. Only if you live in Alabama. Yeah, I'm thinking only if you live down south somewhere, Chris. Let me see. That looks pretty good. I'm going to go with that right there.
Or Pennsylvania.
No comment. Welcome into Ken Style Live with the Zoom homies. I apologize for running late. We had a power outage while I was out playing golf, and I barely got everything up and running in time for the show. It almost looked like there for a minute that wasn't going to happen. So the Zoom homies here are William, Dawson, Greg, Guy, Rich, Sin, Ghetto, Sam, Darren, and Chris Garrett. Tony is saying audio is normal. My text is jumping. Yeah, the text that was jumping is supposed to jump. I think Tim is referring to the introduction screen, scene, whatever you want to call it. And the text does jump, and it has a little bit of fire behind it in a couple different colors. That's supposed to do that. So now if text in chat starts jumping, then that could be a whole different ballgame altogether. So anyway, let's see. Who was first tonight? One Fish 26 was first tonight. Congratulations. It was also jumping on the regular system. I have not seen anything jump on my system. SpeakerBot, that's what I forgot. Yes, because of the power outage, I got to fire up SpeakerBot and StreamerBot. So give me just a second and I will do that. Great Guy was second, putting window tint on his son's bedroom window to keep the heat out, I guess. Tony Wallow was third. PH Stringer says news is at 11 for him. Yeah, I don't even know when the news plays anymore. I just watch it for the weather when I do watch it. Exclamation V. I'm pretty sure I'm not ever going to have an exclamation V, and I will explain that here in a few minutes. That is from Wintermute. Let me stop with that one and go get the speaker and the streamer bot working. Now, the problem is, earlier today, since I couldn't sleep, I actually did a lot of organization of my monitors, as well as the studio itself. I got home from picking Mrs. K up, and I tried to sleep. I just couldn't sleep. So I figured I might as well get up and do what I do. And all right, I'm guessing that might be signed in. Yeah, I'm connected. All right, you might try exclamation CDKX. I don't know. I'm hearing a feedback from somewhere. That would be Bill, it looks like.
Yeah, thanks. Need that anyway in organic network intelligences.
Yep, Bill's box is lighting up. Bill looks befuddled.
I don't know. Don't have the stream running.
No, I don't think it was a stream. I think it was something else. It sounded like maybe a television. I'm not sure what it was. Now, do I have to have SpeakerBot running at the same time? I've got StreamerBot running, and apparently nothing's working. So let me start SpeakerBot. These doggone power outages, I tell you. When I walked in and everything was off, I'm like, uh-oh, this is not good. And then slowly but surely things started coming to life. Not fast enough for me, obviously, but all right. It says it's connected, so now they should work. If someone would like to test them now, they should actually work. Here we go. Tony Wallow says, thanks, Tony. Thank you, Tony. I heard the explosion. Tony's picture shows up, and it should go away just like it did on OBS, and it will go away just like that on YouTube. Cool. So back to exclamation mark V. Why am I not going to do an exclamation mark V? Well, it's simple. I'm not running this singularly like Doug does. And if I were to try to figure out an exclamation mark V, then I don't think it's going to work with Zoom. So unless I make a clock disappear, somebody try exclamation W and let me see if that works. But back to exclamation.
1Fish26 said put Alex in the waiting room.
He's still here. It didn't work.
John Williams said put Alex in the waiting room.
I thought we put a universal delay on that to where they couldn't be made back to back like that, but no worries. Check into that.
They're waiting the delay to
Engrish.
mount.
Yours
just
and
not all-
John's
D-Man
was,
21632 said put Alex
We
in the
only did a
waiting
couple.
room.
Because we
All
were
right.
still
Anyway,
figuring, I was still teaching
right.
you.
I follow you. That's the logic behind exclamation V. It would be kind of silly to have the cocks disappear.
Tony
kinda
Wallow
silly
said
to
put
have-
Alex in the waiting room.
Seems unanimous tonight. It would be kind of silly to make all of Zoom disappear, so I'm going to toss that around a little bit more. But for now, there will be no exclamation V. Rick Lake says hi to everybody. Tim Tech Wiz says hi. Hello, everyone. He says your live stream is glitching out horribly. No, sir. I don't want to say 0 drop frames, 7175
John Williams
kilobytes
said
per
goodbye,
second.
Ken.
I'm good. Got to be on your end, my friend. Got to be.
Who said that?
Tim Tech Wiz, he says, your live stream is glitching out horribly. Well, Tim, take your laptop off of your bed, put it on your desk, and see if that solves your problem. Hello, Jeff Pearl. Hello, Alex Cheek. I did hear the bell when you guys came in. My text is jumping, and then we have a wow. It's also jumping. Has anyone else seen the text jump on the regular live stream? I have not. And thank you, John. I didn't realize it. I should have realized when the power went out that I've got to start those. Doug is watching. I don't know if Doug's watching or not. I have no idea if he's watching. He'll probably watch it in the morning. I think he brings it on in the background like I do a lot of stuff. So, with the exception of exclamation V,
Tony Wallow said
we
no
can have an
text jumping.
exclamation V, but I'm not going to vanish, and nobody else is going to vanish that I can think of. So, I'm back. It's been a long day. It's Sunday. It's always a long day for you on Sunday. And Rick says, no, it isn't. I'm assuming that is in reference to the jumping text. So, all right.
I have a feeling that you're only saying it's always long day on Sunday because that's what I say. But it truly is a long day on Sunday for me because I get up to go to church every Sunday. So it makes for a long day when the rest of the week you stay in bed 10, 11 o'clock. So
Going to be pretty hard to work in the morning if you're getting out of bed at 10, 11 o'clock in the morning. So I have channel news. I'm going to wait and see if anyone can maybe guess what the channel news is before I reveal the channel news.
we're getting in
You're
new
ending the
host.
broadcast forever.
No.
Getting a new host. It will no longer be the Ken Stout show.
As far as I know, no. It's always for now going to be Ken Style Live. Nice try though, Alex. Nice try. BH Ringer says monetization. No, I've gotten 2 checks already from YouTube. I believe I monetized on February 21st or 26th. I forgot to write it down. It was one of those 2 days. And I have actually
bot.
Nope. If you would show up sometimes, you would know that's been functioning now for at least 2 days, probably 3 days. Tony says more women. Working on that.
Are we migrating to the ghetto show?
No. It's not migrating to the Ghetto Show. It's not migrating to the Alex Cheek Show. It's not migrating anywhere.
You're getting Tammy.
Not getting Tammy. I thought I made that pretty clear last night. We have a winner in chat, everybody. BH Ringer, who kind of had an advantage on this. Channel memberships for 99 cents. As soon as I
99 cents?
99 cents. I told you guys way back when I was thinking about it. If I do memberships, I'm going to do it at the lowest amount possible, and 99 cents is the lowest that YouTube will currently let you do it. And it's just an experiment for now. As soon as I figure out how to gift memberships,
John Williams said better let Lorna know about other women.
I thought you were supposed to let your wife know about the other women. I'm confused. Now, I would like to get more women on the Zoom chat. I'd like to get more participation from women in the stream, but the live stream. But it is what it is. So back to memberships. I can give 5 at a time, and then a couple days later I can gift another 5 at a time for a total of 10. Now I got to look into it a little bit more to figure out how to do that. Number one. Number two, I don't know if someone that has a membership can gift another 10 memberships or not.
Yes, they can.
Oh, can they? Okay, thank you, Sam. So I don't have to look into that. Cool. So it's feasible that I could get one member and give away 20. Yeah, that would be right. 10 from me, 10 from them.
I could
5
buy
at a
50
time.
memberships for people.
Do what, Sam?
You could buy up to 50.
Okay. One person can buy up to 50 memberships?
Correct.
All righty. That's interesting.
That will cover all of the Zoom homies right now.
Are you volunteering to buy enough memberships to give away 10 memberships there, Mr. Cheek?
No, I'm just saying that would
It
cover.
will not. It will give them out randomly. You cannot pick who you give them to.
Oh, you can't assign, you can't send them out?
You cannot pick them out individually, I don't think.
Huh.
It will randomly, it says, I'm looking at membership gifting now on the YouTube page. Gift membership to this channel's viewers. Your gift will be publicly announced. Lucky recipients selected by YouTube get 1 month of access to perks from Homie.
Right. That's the only membership I have right now is called Homie, or I may change it to something else, but I only have one level as of right now. BH Ringer is saying viewers can click at the $ at the bottom of chat, and then
Right.
Oh, there it is. Super sticker, super chat memberships. Unlock member perks only. Now, it's also my understanding that in order to be gifted a membership, you have to have on your YouTube profile that you will allow to be gifted memberships. Again, I've got to look into it.
So what exactly does what membership get you, or have you not looked into that yet? That we don't have
right now, it
already?
doesn't really get you anything other than you're a member of the channel. I seriously doubt I ever do a members only stream, although I could do it on Mondays at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, my time. We'll see how it goes. I've got a lot to look into it. I couldn't sleep this morning when I got home from picking Mrs. K up, so I did a lot of computer work. I did a Sunday morning thoughts thing that I uploaded. I also have another video that I did that may or may not see the light of day. And finally, about 11 o'clock, I got really tired, so I lay down and I slept until 3, which was really good because that's 4 hours of sleep, which never happens. And I've been told we're going to breakfast in the morning at 6:30, and then we're going straight from breakfast to Walmart, straight from Walmart to an Asian store, straight from the Asian store to... I've stopped listening at that point in time because I'm like, I sure hope she's not watching the live stream. Oh, One Fish joined. Thank you. Thank you very much, One Fish 26. You have to allow gifting per channel. Okay. I'm going to have to do some reading on that. I have my first membership. Sweet. That is cool.
Was that her idea to get up at 6:30 for breakfast, or be at breakfast at 6:30?
No, it's her idea to get off work at 6:30 in the morning. I swear that you have the world's worst memory.
No.
She's at work. What time does she get off work?
6:30.
Really? I just told you what time she gets off work.
I think members you can do custom emojis.
Yeah, there's a lot.
For your
We're going to
channel.
look into it probably a little bit. Thank you, Rick. Rick Lakes is a member. Thank you very much. We're going to look into it. For right now, it just says member and it's got your icon. There's not a singular setting in your YouTube profile to allow all channels. Yeah, this is clearly going to take some research from yours truly. I did stop at Burger King that is 0.4 of a mile away from my house tonight. I got a hamburger and a drink. They screwed up the hamburger, so I tried to give them a chance. I can't even get a doggone silly hamburger right. So I probably won't go back for a long time.
Is that the one you said you wasn't going back to?
I've actually gone back to it about 2 times, but yes, that's the one I said I wouldn't. They've gone through some management and personnel changes, so I
It
thought I would
seems
give
to
it a shot.
affect just about every fast food drive-through restaurant that's the main chain of pretty much nationwide or at some point or another. I mean,
You would
Pretty
think right
sad
now
they
that.
can't
Go
get
ahead,
a
Chris.
hamburger right.
Yeah, I mean, I ordered a simple plain hamburger. Well, it was actually a cheeseburger. I would think right now all of your fast food restaurants are probably overstaffed because school is out. All the high school students that are eligible
Tony
to
Wallow
work.
said, is there a link?
Is there a link for? No, Tony, you have to click on the $sign at the bottom, right next to chat. What's the
I would
plus
say
sign?
probably not, because you know how it is with people not want what they saying, people not wanting to work. I don't know if it's that or if it's that companies don't want to hire.
Maybe a little of
I-
both. I don't
ever
know.
since I've been looking for a job, part of me says it's companies not wanting to hire.
I
And
don't
you're
know.
basing that off the fact that you've not been hired, or what are you basing that off of?
The fact that I've applied and probably interviewed for at this point for hundreds, or at least 100 jobs, and not a single one of them has hired me. It's almost like when I go to apply for a job, it's almost like that particular job that I apply for goes and then talks to all the other jobs that I've interviewed for or talked to at some point over these 3 years. It almost seems like they all get together and say, we're not going to hire this guy for this and this and this reason. But I know they don't do that. It just seems that way.
Could be other circumstances that are interfering too.
One Fish 26 said, put Alex in the waiting room.
Yeah, I seriously still want to get that set up to where when that is exclamation W is played, it actually physically puts him in the waiting room. I'm pretty sure it can be
Me?
done.
No,
Sure.
Joshi.
Yes. Okay. Thank you,
It's
BS. Drop me
It's
a
a
link.
shame to say it, but there are still companies who do not hire individuals with disabilities.
Hard to prove, though, Bill. Very hard to prove.
I know it's a shame to say because it's hard, you can't prove it,
Right.
and it's not fair.
I figure my best shot, one of my best shots at getting a job somewhere would be if I was to like get a job at, like, say the camp I'm going to, like say the summer camp I go to. If I was to get a job there, doing something, I think that'd be one of my best shots to get hired.
No, I think and
Mm.
since you opened this can of worms, I think your best shot to be hired is to go to Walmart and apply at Walmart there in Sheridan.
Yeah.
And for whatever the reason, you don't want to do that. And I don't really want to speculate on what that reason is, but you are in your
John Williams
mind, you've
said,
got
put
it
Alex
set.
in the waiting room.
Well, Exclamation W, John. Exclamation W. You've got it set in your mind that you've got a 2-year college degree in IT, and you're going to start out running a department, and that's not going to happen. You have no job experience. Go to Walmart, work for 6 months, get you some bona fide job experience, and then start applying to some of these jobs you want to work at. That's been that way for the entire time I've known you. You have no bona fide, legitimate job experience.
Please, we beg of you. Freaking do
I'm
it.
going to make a speaker bot thing for that. Alex, go to Walmart.
Hey, Alex, is the reason you don't want to work at Walmart because of working on Sundays?
Who
They don't have anything
cares?
they don't have anything to do with that.
Okay, I was just wondering. Because I
That's
know
hard work experience.
your dad's
So-
a pastor, and that there are ways you can have them not schedule you on Sunday or either schedule you after church.
So why don't you apply at Walmart since you haven't?
Is your soundbar working?
Mine is. I think the rest of the world's is. Apparently Alex is not, though.
Well,
Long Dog is here. Long
because
Dog, I ate at your favorite
I
restaurant
know
tonight.
because our local store doesn't have any positions open. I would be able to.
Wrong. They're gonna hire you so quick that your head is gonna spin.
They have to make accommodations for your wheelchair and everything else.
Yep.
So
And yep. Long Dog says, Alex, I've always steered you towards something like programming, something you could get.
John Williams said
competent
never
in.
been to college and too old to go
When
now.
I started
I
Kroger,
have college
I don't know about,
experience
I didn't
cause
quite
I
understand
worked
what
near
William said about the
UW Madison.
disabilities, but when I started Kroger in 1994, since I had a disability, Kroger actually got a tax break
Mm-hmm.
hiring people with disabilities.
Yeah, there are all kind of programs that employers get to hire people with disabilities.
I had got the job on my own, but I was still through the I was still enrolled in the Easter Seal program, but I actually got the job myself.
I got a quick question for John Williams. He says, I've never been to college and too old to go now. You're never too old to go to college. But he has college experience because he worked near the University Wisconsin-Madison. Did you get college credit through your work experience? Because I know a lot of universities and colleges will give you credit for your job experience. Or at least it used to be that way. It may have changed. I've been out of the college world for a very, very long time. Plus, I'm not near as young as I am, what used to be. And there's all kind of reasons why I wouldn't go back to college.
No, the math is too hard for a lot of people. They've been out of school so long.
Alex, all you
Well,
need to
that
do
and
is
the
get your foot
cost.
in the door, and you could probably go high places. But until you put your foot in the door, you're never going anywhere.
Yep. Until you put forth the effort. All right, I can come back to that in a minute. Waiting for John to answer the question, maybe. I don't know.
New subject. We discussed this at least 25 or 35 times.
I think by my count, it's 27, but who knows? John says he did building maintenance and had to deal with dumb students. All right. Like to get you on Zoom one night after the stream and
Speaking
hear
of
some of those
maintenance,
stories.
speaking of maintenance, for my area, maintenance, like they call it like fleet maintenance, shop maintenance. That appears to be the only position available in Sheridan.
At where? At what? Walmart?
Walmart.
Well, the problem is you're looking at a
Like
website.
maintenance, vehicle stuff.
All right, we'll discuss it after I end the stream, which is going to be in about 5 minutes. So I'm going to keep it right at the half hour. I'm getting a cramp in my leg. Yes, I played golf today. I found a 58-degree wedge on hole number 8. Somebody had left it lying there. I played 10 holes with that wedge. I am buying me a new wedge tonight because my other one never showed up. I'm going to reorder it.
Did you take it back to Clubhouse?
I actually did, Bill. I actually used it, and I turned it into the clubhouse, and I said, if no one picks this up between now and 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, I want to borrow it again if my club doesn't get here. I'd like to hopefully order a club tonight and be here before I go play golf tomorrow afternoon, but if not, no big deal, because the owner of the golf club said, sure, that's fine. I absolutely loved how that club hit. It was just fantastic. Much, much better. I've got a 56 that I own. You would think 2 degrees wouldn't be that big of a deal, but I think it hits much better because, one, my 56 degree was built in 1930, and this club is much newer and in better shape. So I'm kind of looking forward to getting a new club, and it's only $30. It's not like it's going to make or break me.
Yeah.
I had 3 pars. I had 1 9. I got so frustrated on one hole that I literally tried to hit the ball 3 times with my eyes closed. And Jake was just
Is it the club where clubhouse, if no one claims it in 30 days, it's yours?
I don't know. I'll have to ask her that tomorrow. I have no idea. I mean, they've got a box of stuff where people leave their gloves and their club heads and their water bottles and their sweaters. I mean, I don't know how people can leave a jacket on a golf course. And they've got all kind of rental clubs, so they probably throw it in a rental club. I do not know. I just know I'm actually really looking forward to playing golf tomorrow afternoon. Mrs. K is going to go, and she's the one that brought up, let's play tomorrow afternoon. And I said, by all means. So we're going to play it. I got 3 minutes. Anybody got anything they want to bring to the table before I end the stream? And
You need to do one of Mrs. K's cooking programs.
yeah.
John Williams said, hey Ken.
Yes, John.
Preparations for getting
He said, hey, Ken. She talks an awful lot about that, Bill, but when it comes right down to it, I don't think she's going to do it. Tony says he can't find it. Let me see if I can show you where it's at somehow. How can I share my screen so he can see this? It's right on where you put your chat in. There's a smiley face for the emojis, a $sign. If you click on that $sign, it should bring up a menu, and in that menu you have super stickers, super chat, and membership. And if you click on unlock membership, it says join this channel, and there's a button there. It says join, 99 cents a month, and right now it's all generic stuff. There's nothing fancy. I actually tried to use a couple of my pictures, but they kept saying they wouldn't work for some reason. So I finally figured out to use what they were offering, and for now that's fine. How do I do this? Oh, I know how to do it. Hang on. I think I just started doing this yesterday. So Tony, I'm going to show you right here how to do that. So this is, now the chat did just jump right in. Now, did I lose it completely by doing that? I probably did. I guess it's this one. No, that's jumping around. Anyway, come down here to chat. Right here. Go to the $sign. Okay, I see it, but no member. Click on the $sign. Super stickers, Super chat. Why is this doggone mirroring? Membership. Click on the membership. It brings up this, and then you click on join right here. Now, it might be because your YouTube account is not set up to allow memberships. I don't know. I honestly don't know. But that's how you do it right there. I apologize for the mirroring. I'm not sure why it's mirroring, but it clearly is mirroring. We'll have to look into that. So I'm going to go ahead and end the show. It is 10:30. I want to thank everybody. I especially want to thank OneFish26 to be congratulations on becoming my first member to the channel, and to Rick Lakes for being the second member of my channel. I appreciate it very much. And Chris Garrett just became a member. It popped up at the top of the screen for me. Yep, thank you, Chris. So now I have 3 members. Now, as soon as we figure out how to get some free ones out, that's what I plan on doing. And hopefully after watching the tutorial that I've got loaded up for BH Ringer, I'll be able to do that. Don't argue with the computer. Don't argue with that. Don't argue with what the computer is programmed to do. It doesn't make much sense sometimes. Yeah, that's very true. So thank you again, Chris, OneFish26, Sam, and Rick Lakes. Thank you so much for that. Also thank everyone else, BH Ringer, Tony Wallow, Long Dog, John Williams. Didn't see anyone from the Philippines tonight. I think I got everybody that was in chat. Great Guy was in chat. Alex Cheek was in chat. We know you're back because we see you on. Tim Tech Wiz was in chat. I also want to thank the Zoom homies. William Dawson, Great Guy. Little Richie Rich Robert Rogers. By the way, Rich, I've been meaning to talk to you about Alone Sin, Vicious, Ghetto, Sam, Alex Cheek, Jeff Pearl with a shirt on tonight. Jeff, you feeling okay? Okay. Darren Gilholm and Chris Garrett. If you would like to join us on the Zoom, address is on the stream over there. I've said it enough times that people should know. I still bet you, though, people use 00 instead of 00. Thank you. Good night. See you over on the after stream Zoom session, whatever we call it. What do we call that?